You have a court date. Open the door, otherwise I will catch you outside. This innocent man is in deep confusion and frustration over being arrested based on a warrant that was signed several weeks prior, but not served to him until then. He was not notified of the court date and did not know about the warrant. He has been arrested twice before without being shown a warrant, and he has body camera footage to back up his claims. The man argues that proper channels should have been followed, specifically the judge signing and entering the warrant into the system. Frustrated, he refused to open the door and ask for the warrant. This triggered the officer and he said, "If you do not come with us now, we will catch you outside." Watch what happens next. Share your opinion in the comments.
How am I supposed to know then?
You obviously knew you had a court date sometime in the past and missed one.
No.
Forgot about it, or whether court was closed and they rescheduled it and you didn't get the updated mail, I don't know. Just like if the DMV doesn't notify you you're suspended, you're still suspended. You see what I'm saying? So,
no.
We turn ourselves in today. I take you down there, get you in front of the judge. She gives you a new court date, hopefully. We come right back here. I drop you off right back here. All right? If somebody picks you up at a traffic stop, they're impounding your car and holding it, and you're going downtown so you can see the judge.
Well, if you...
I mean, here's the thing. We can do this thing in the next 35 minutes to be done with it. Or you could then pay for the tow job, the impound fees, and all the other nonsense. And it can be really inconvenient for you if somebody picks you up that way.
I have a friend that's on the way here. He picked me up to do some work for him, and I think I might need a witness to this because I've been arrested, falsely arrested twice in the last year, and I still have not seen a warrant. You guys say whatever.
I'll tell you what. Record yourself. Come on out. I'll show you the warrant. When you can verify it, then we'll go there. I'll even let you call your buddy to see if he can pick you up in North Collins, so you can still go.
What is the purpose? What am I being arrested for?
You have a failure to appear bench warrant out of the town of North Collins, dated 1/26/2022.
That was a couple weeks ago.
I understand that. That's when she signed it. It was a couple weeks ago.
So, you guys are now deciding to?
I just got notified of it today.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was not notified of a court date.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, it does not.
How does it not matter? If I'm expected to be there and I'm not aware of it?
If I owe you $1,000 and I don't notify you by mail, does that mean you don't get the $1,000? Because you weren't notified of it?
No, but that's different.
Same thing.
I don't think it is the same.
Doesn't mean that it's not mailed in the system.
If it's in the system, yeah, but I mean, there's proper channels these things have to go through.
I can't hear you.
There's proper channels these things have to go through.
The proper channel is the judge signed the warrant and it was entered into New York State system.
Well,
statewide.
Why was I not notified?
I don't know. Maybe the mail is slow. Maybe it didn't get mailed out.
I can show you right now that it said.
I don't know why you weren't notified.
I can show you right now that
Be notified of it.
it said the town hall was closed.
You've been notified.
I was not notified.
Right now, you've been notified. There's a warrant for your arrest. You don't want to come with us to go see Judge Ricotta? That is fine. I do not care. Next time that we find you, though, you will not go to court. You will not speak with Judge Ricotta. You will go to the holding center, and you will sit there for approximately 3 days to get arraigned. I don't care. We offered the opportunity.
Okay, you don't care. I understand that. It's not personal. You're
take you to Judge Ricotta and get it cleared up and get you released. You don't want to do that? I don't care.
Well, it's not you guys. It's
I don't need an explanation. If you want to wait, that's fine. But if you do go downtown for 3 days and your car's impounded, it's 3 days of storage fees. That's the toll bill. I mean, that's a lot of nonsense you don't need to incur. I tried to help you out. You don't want to cooperate. That's fine.
I don't understand how that's helping me out. I mean,
if I take you down right now, you get put in front of the judge and you're done. You don't have
maybe, like you said, maybe.
Process downtown. You don't have to go anywhere. And I'll bring you right back when we're done.
Like you said, though, maybe.
I'm not going to promise you that's what you're going to do, but most of the time the judge just RRs people with a new.
But I don't understand if you're saying this court date was January 26th.
No, I'm saying that's when she signed the warrant. I don't know what.
Okay, so it was
Your court date could have been November. I don't know.
Well, why? Whenever a warrant was signed, supposedly, like you're saying, why couldn't something have been at least mailed to me?
You're asking me questions I have no way of...
You know what I mean, though? I mean, if there's a warrant issued, it's not like this just hot off the presses.
If you don't want to turn yourself into me, I'm going to take off. Somebody will catch you when you're on the outside, and it's going to be a much lengthier...
Well, if I was outside, you guys would be grabbing me right now?
If you were outside, I would have walked you to my car, shown you the warrant, and would have taken you down to get it cleared up already.
But if I was outside, you would be grabbing me and forcefully taking me.
If this warrant is high enough, somebody could come in the house and get you anyway.
Well, I don't understand.
That's fine. You don't want to work it? That's fine. I'm going to leave. You can talk.
You also have a warrant, son, state police.
Oh.
All right. Now, when they do pick you up, when they're done, we will take custody of you as well.
Is that right?
Okay, yes. If we take custody of you first, we will now turn you over to them. Okay. When we do stop you or pick you up for your warrant.
How do you guys have a warrant?
Criminal mischief, right? You know where our station is down the street there?
Yeah.
You can stop in if you like to turn yourself.
How do you have a warrant for that? I appeared to that. I appeared.
How do you know? Do you want to come out and take care of it or not?
Where do you guys come up with these warrants? I've been to court 3 times on that.
Have a good day. We'll be in touch.
One more illegal traffic stop for taking a legal turn. This innocent man was stopped unlawfully by Elkhart, Indiana police officers for making a legal turn. He turned from Jefferson Street into Main Street, following the dotted line indicating his lane, but was stopped shortly after by 2 officers. The innocent man argued that he had not committed any illegal act, as both lanes were turn lanes, and he had stayed in the outside lane. The officers insisted that he should have moved into the nearest lane and warned him of an improper turn. However, the man argues that it wasn't an improper turn. He requests a supervisor. This triggers the lady police officer, and she says, "I cannot call my supervisor. If you want to talk with him, go to the gas station." Watch what happens next. Share your opinion in the comments.
Reason for the stop?
Oh, you had an improper turn back there, sir.
No, I didn't. I turned in the lane.
You turned in the far lane.
I was in the far lane and following the far lane. That's correct. It's a 2-lane turn, so you can turn on the inside or the outside.
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you.
It's a 2-lane turn. You can turn on the inside or the outside. I was on the outside lane, stayed in the outside lane.
But you turned in the outside lane.
Because it's a 2-lane turn.
Right,
You can turn on the inside or the outside. They both go the same way.
Sure, well, can I get your driver's license registration, please?
So, what violation did I commit? I turned in a turn lane. Both lanes are turns. I turned in a turn lane.
Yeah, but sir, you're supposed to go into the nearest lane.
Not if you're in a lane. You have to...
I'm not looking to cause any trouble here.
I'm not either. There's a dotted line that says you have to stay in the outside lane. You can't go from the outside lane into the inside lane. When there's a dotted line, you have to follow your lane. Am I wrong? I'm just wondering what the infraction is if I stayed in my turn lane.
He just explained to you what your infraction was. Also, your license plate light is too dim.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Sir, just give me a warning for an improper turn and license plate.
It wasn't an improper turn. I need your supervisor so I can file a complaint, please.
Okay, so here's your driver's license registration.
Name and badge number?
Officer Osborne, 522.
Osborne 520, huh?
521, sir.
Osborne 521?
Yes, sir.
You have a supervisor available?
Supervisor available.
Because obviously you don't know how a 2-lane turn works.
Well, we're done with the stops.
It doesn't matter. I want to file a complaint. Do you have a supervisor available?
He wants a supervisor.
Yeah, I'm his field training officer. How can I help you?
Do you guys know how a 2-lane turn works?
I can't hear you.
Do you guys know how a 2-lane turn works?
Your muffler's loud. I cannot hear you.
It's not loud. Do you guys know how it...
I literally can't hear you. What?
Do you guys not know how a 2-lane turn works?
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you on the side of the road, sir.
I can get out then because you just pulled me over illegally.
I didn't. You have probable cause to pull you over.
What was the probable cause?
I'm not going to argue with you on the side of
You
the
said
road, sir.
turning on the outside lane?
We're done with
I was in the...
I gave you your information back.
Then I need a supervisor to file a complaint on both of you. I need your name and badge number, please.
He just gave that to you.
I need your name and badge number, please.
I just gave that to you.
I did not hear it. So you're failing to identify?
I just gave that to you.
I did not hear it.
If you stop talking, you would have heard me, sir.
Go ahead.
Corporal Adams, 434.
434 Corporal Adams? Do you have a supervisor available, Corporal?
Sure.
Can I have them?
Sure.
Can you call them?
I mean, we're done with the stop. You can pull pull up over here, we're getting out of the roadway at this point.
So you want me to park? Where would you like me to park?
I mean, you can call them.
Oh, so you're not going to call them to the scene?
I am going to call them.
So where would you like me to park?
You are extending the stop at this point.
I'm trying to figure out where you would like me to meet them.
You can meet them wherever you would like to meet them.
So you're not going to...
I'm going to call at this point.
Okay.
You can go up here and I will call them and tell them that you're waiting on them up there.
Okay, I
I
will...
don't want to stand on the side of the road any longer than I have to.
That's fine.
Okay, there's truck drivers out. I don't want to cause any harm to you.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what you guys are worried about, revenue generators.
Being a bad guy.
Huh?
That's not the thing. Not everybody's out here trying to be a bad guy.
You just pulled me over illegally for a crime I didn't commit.
I literally didn't pull you over illegally.
I turned in the lane that I was supposed to turn into. Unless you want me to cut into the other lane in the middle of a turn, that would be a traffic violation.
Light also isn't admitting. So I could be supposed to be admitting it.
I'm going to get out and take a look. Me to call him because you didn't want me to set up a spot.
I will call him to get you up here. Where would you like me to call him?
That's what I was trying to take care of over here until you told me to get out of the road. So look at you, giving like you don't even know what the you're doing.
I just said it. I'll call him to get you up here.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to set up over here, but you were so worried about getting out of the road. Now in the middle of the road, still you want to set up to meet. I can meet him at the gas station if you want. I can meet him at the gas station if you want. Great.
To the turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was in the turn lane that on the outside that goes left. And he said I was on the wide, I made a wide turn in that lane. So unless I was to cut into the inner lane, crossing lines, that would be illegal. But I stayed in my lane.
Because that's a dual turn.
It is.
Yeah. So you have two turns going though.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why they pulled me over.
All right. I'd have to look into that one. I will review his stop though, and I will, if there is something, because I get what you're saying with that as well. If he came up and said improper turn,
Which he did.
and
Well, he said it because I turned in the outside lane, but it's a two lane.
It's a two lane, and you're not going to swap over because you're going to cut that lane off, and you wouldn't turn like that anyway. And if you're just turning,
and then she came to the window, and she agreed with him. So for a TO, like if he's a rookie, she should probably be a little bit more.
It should have been an immediate correction type thing, and that's what I'm going to look at.
Instead of immediately doubling down and saying, "Oh, and this."
Yeah.
These two rebel women were going to the hospital to file a report. One of them started filming the hospital. Within a few moments, she was approached by a noob police officer. The officer demanded her personal information and refused to let her enter the hospital. The woman is well aware of her rights. She continues filming and refuses to provide any details, stating that she is filing a report with the hospital against an employer, not the police department, so she does not have to provide her name, as long as she is not under suspicion of a crime. The Fourth Amendment protects her against unreasonable searches and seizures, including the seizure of personal identity. However, the officer kept chasing her, arguing back and forth, asking for her ID. Watch the video and share your opinion in the comments.
I'm making a video.
You can record all you want, but if you're making a report, I would have to get your information.
No, because she's making it through the hospital, not through you.
Okay, that's fine.
And it's our First Amendment right. We don't have to give you our name.
First and Fourth Amendment
The
rights.
rule states.
No, it doesn't. The law does not.
No, pay attention.
U.S. Constitution. U.S.
The First Amendment
Constitution.
right goes against the freedom of speech. You can
Freedom of
you can
speech,
say
freedom of religion,
but
freedom of
you
press,
can say freedom of speech. Right,
in the
but-
assembly of your, in freedom of assembly.
Okay.
Fourth Amendment frees you a freedom of seizure of your personal identity, your personal effects and seizures, including your vehicle and your home and its cartilage. That includes your persons. It says freedom of seizure from your persons, meaning unless I've committed a crime, and I have not committed a crime, I do not have to identify. Unless you have
And you know this.
you find an articulable suspicion of a reason of crime, and you can articulate what that crime is I've committed, only then, and under arrest, or threat of arrest, under the fact that you are trying to say,
I'm not trying to say anything.
I don't have to give you my name.
Okay, so now, right now, since you can record, because that is your right to record.
Absolutely.
Right, so right now, you said you want to do a report, right?
I'm reporting it goes to workers.
Right. So
But
Because I work with them, and I'm doing this.
she's doing a safe care.
Okay, so
That has something to
So you don't want
do
to,
with us as workers.
Right. So do you want to file that report with the police department?
No,
I'm filing a report
with the
with
hospital.
my company. against my own employers, and my own fellow employees.
So you don't want to file a report?
No, that's why I said I'm filing a report
that's
on
fine.
them.
Well, you can file your reports, do what you have to do. If you feel you want to file, then you can file your reports, correct?
Yes.
That's, okay, but just to be clear, you don't want to file with the police department?
No.
No.
Okay.
She was just letting you guys know that we're filing it on the hospital.
Why?
That's what us employees through the hospital.
Because she works here.
I don't know all about that.
That's why I said, and I told them I'm filing a safe
Right,
care on them.
right. But also, since you don't want to file with the police officer, I'm just here to inform you that.
I can if I want.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, you can. But anytime a police officer asks you for any information about your name, you can't continue to walk away.
Yes. She wasn't doing nothing illegal.
Okay, right.
Please look up the U.S. Constitution and know this.
We don't have to give. Can you give me your name and your address?
I know all.
What's your name?
I know all about the U.S. Constitution.
Well, there you go.
I know all about the rights.
Then there you go.
I'm explaining the rights.
You don't have. She don't have to give you her name when you ask for it when she has not done nothing
When I
wrong.
haven't committed a crime or has suspicion of committing a crime. That's what
If she don't want to give you her name, she don't have to by law.
Listen.
Oh, we're listening because we know exactly what the laws
I have
are.
studied this for
Okay,
years.
well, I'm not going back and forth with what the laws are because clearly I know.
But that is the law.
Those are the laws.
She don't have to give you her name unless she has done something wrong. And it doesn't matter whether you asked her for her name or not.
Look up Abaya
Listen,
Israel.
I
He
have
used
to look
to
it
be a
up.
police
See right
sheriff.
now, I'm not. It's not no debate. I'm not debating back and forth
But
with
just
you.
for
How you
future
want to go
reference.
about it. Now, how you want to handle the situation, how you choose to handle the situation. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I'm here to state to you both.
Right.
You know, when a police officer asks for your name, you
Yeah.
can't
You don't
continue
have
to
to
be
use
non-compliant and continue to go away. If that's what you choose to do, then that's what you choose to do. The situation that went on at the hospital, you say you were.
This is almost over a half hour ago that you did that.
So therefore, when a police officer, doesn't matter if it's a hospital or if it's a matter of you on the road, if they ask you for your information about a situation that happened in the hospital, you have to give that officer that name. That's not protected under the First Amendment, right? Because guess what? It was a situation.
It has to be under a crime.
There you go.
Committed. So can I just give you, look up Abaya, it spells with an A.
No, that's why you're trying to walk away now because you know that you're recorded and by law we don't have to give you our names. By law, we do not have to give you our names. Legal constitution.
I'm just informing you of how it works. That's it.
That's not how it works.
If you clearly knows how it works, and if you figured it out, then kudos to you.
Yep, you too.
Have a good day.
This will be on TikTok. Have a good day. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to educate people on First Amendment rights. Make sure you like our videos as much as possible. We will see you in the next video.